If you live under a rock, you haven't heard this. Outside of that, everybody pretty much has heard this by now. Ray Lewis is now being accused of using PEDs, Deer Antler spray. Oh, yeah.
IGF-1 is the technical term for what is the banned substance. And for people out there who don't realize what it is apparently deer's antlers that are farmed grow faster than anything else in the world pretty much. So they extract the deer antler venom or whatever it is. The deer
venom.
Velvet deer antler extract it's called, I think. What it does, they turn it into a spray form. You spray a couple times under your tongue, multiple times a day, I guess, and it helps your body regenerate. The reason it's illegal is because HGH, which we've talked about numerous times on this show, and I've explained to you how it works. HGH, when it gets into your body and into your bloodstream and it passes through the liver, your liver actually turns it into the IGF-1 form.
And
that is so pretty much you're just eliminating the middleman. You're just getting the straight up IGF-1. It's pretty serious stuff, I guess. Apparently it's been around for a while. It was actually, believe it or not, pitched to Alabama players before the 2012 national championship where they beat LSU. Apparently this doctor came to the team and spoke before the team about using it as well. Apparently it's something they can't test for yet, which is why the Ravens have come out and said, oh, Ray Lewis never failed a drug test. Of course he never failed a drug test. Because they can't test for it. You're just going around the system. It's still banned. You still can't use it. But you go around. He didn't end around. Why? Because it helps you get back to the field faster. And he wanted to get back to the field faster. He admits ordering stuff from this guy. He just swears that he didn't order this.
Oh, okay.
Because he's ordered stuff from this lab before to help him get back from injuries. And apparently he didn't know about this stuff, and he didn't order this stuff. He ordered his normal stuff, his regular stuff. But he never says what that normal or regular stuff was. So it's all shady. It's all nonsense. And now one of the greatest linebackers of all time has his reputation sullied in my mind. I don't look at him the same right now. Because I can sit here right now and tell you, Dick Butkus, he never used performance-enhancing drugs. I can sit here and tell you, Lawrence Taylor, he might have been the king of the cocaine, but he wasn't doing PEDs.
King of the cocaine.
He might have been. Listen, we all know LT's drug issues and drug problems. LT didn't have PED problems. So in my mind, I look at it, and one of the greatest defensive players I've had a chance to watch now, I have to question.
Yeah.
How did he do it? Why did he do it? Why isn't he answering questions? He says it's because he doesn't want to give these people any publicity. This place closed down, I thought. Oh, that's why. Or no, maybe it didn't. Either way. Why would your thought go to, oh, I don't want to give them publicity, so I don't want to talk about it? No, talk about it. Come out. Call them a liar.
Yeah.
Say they're wrong.
It's
challenge them.
It's funny to me, though, because it's the same process every single time with all these guys that get accused. And it happens every single time like clockwork. Like clockwork. No, I didn't do it. 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 All right, well, I did it once, but I really didn't know what I was doing. I'm sorry that I did it. I'll never do it again. It's the same freaking process every time. I think the only guy I've ever watched get accused of doing and then come right out and just say, I did it and I'm sorry, is Andy Pettitte. You remember that? Andy Pettitte gets accused of doing it and he comes out, he says, yeah, I did it, I'm sorry, I did it. Did the whole little speech thing, teammates there to support him. Bing, bang, boom, over and done with. Nobody bothers Andy Pettitte anymore about using anything. But it's the same process. Look where we're at with Lance Armstrong. We've watched people accuse this guy for, what, over a decade.
He just lied right to everybody's face.
Constant. No, I didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. No,
well, same with A-Rod. A-Rod lied to people for years and years and years. I never did it. I never did it. I never did it. Then in 2009, when he came out that he did do it, he said, oh, well, I only did it from 2001 to 2003. Well, obviously, we know that's false now, A-Rod, because you were taking it up and through last year. Chronic liars. Compulsive lying. From
it's to
the
cover their
sport's
ass,
biggest athletes.
That's why they do it. It is a strictly to cover their ass. To me, it's like you know, a guy that cheats on his wife. No, I didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. Oh, that phone number in my pocket, that means nothing. Oh, those text messages, no, you misread them. No, they don't mean anything. Or, you know, I had to stay late after work, but no, I don't smell like perfume. I smell like my office or my secretary. You know, she just happened to drop her body. You know, whatever. It's a line of excuses, and lies and stories and the whole 9 yards. And then all of a sudden,
the deer just pulled me over and pissed on me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's
the only reason I have to smell like deer.
Yeah. You know, the deer literally stood on its back hooves, cut off a piece of his antler, grinded it up, made a spray, spritzed it in my mouth. I couldn't do anything about it.
Yep, held me down.
I couldn't fight him. I couldn't stop him. He was too big, too strong, and the antler scared the crap out of me. It's a line of lies and excuses until all of a sudden they no longer can deny it because there's too many facts out there that prove they're lying, and then it's, oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Now, you know for damn sure it's not like Ray Lewis can turn around and be like, well, yeah, I did it. I did it so I can get back and try to get to where we're at today.
Which everybody knows that's the reason.
And that's probably one of the worst parts about it is that as fans, it's 10 times easier to forgive you, you know, forgive and forget kind of mentality when you hit me with the, yeah, I did it so I can come back and try to help my team win a Super Bowl, than it is to sit here and watch you lie, and then all of a sudden, sooner or later, out comes the truth, and then you go from this guy that we all held up here to down here with the rest of these guys. You know, these greats that were great because of other things. And then you start, like you said, it makes you question everything else. Now it's like, well, now we got to go back through your entire 17-year career. You went from a special teams player to arguably one of the greatest middle linebackers of all time. What the hell did you do to do that? Was it just hard work and effort? I don't know. How can we know? And it's just a giant web. It's almost like I don't know about you. It's not that no, it is. It's a headache to talk about this kind of stuff. Because it is relevant, it is necessary, it's our job sitting in these chairs to do this.
I'm gonna spin it a different way real quick. I don't know if it's, I think it's more disappointing that we have to come in week after week and talk about the biggest stars in sports, the guys people look up to. And you have to come in and talk about how they cheated and how now they're lying right to your face about it. It more sucks the wind out of you as a fan, in my mind. Like, where you're just like, really? Ray Lewis, you were an inspiration. You play it, Dave. Play it. I know you want to play it. I know it's in the Jazzler. Everybody, just take a minute to listen to this. After knowing what you know about Ray Lewis now, listen to this for a minute.
I've always been told that I'm too small. I'm not big enough.
Deer Antler.
I'm not fast enough. I don't have what it takes.
But with Deer Antler, I do.
So no one can take what is mine. No one can replace my mind.
No one can
My
take
heart.
my Deer Antler.
To be the best and stay there,
I take
sweat
Deer Antler.
is necessary.
IGF-1.
I'm older. Of course I'm older. That's the beauty of it.
Extra IGF.
16 years plus. Different
16
level of
sprays a
wisdom,
day.
Different level of understanding, different level of punishment. I want to live long after my records have fallen.
By
long
taking
after my
PEDs.
rings have tarnished. And whatever you got to do to make sure you chase your legacy every second of your life. Will you be remembered? How would you be remembered? Why wouldn't you fight for the greatest achievement ever? Leave your mark to endure forever.
PEDs.
That's still just like, I don't know how that just doesn't make you want to like go. I want to go tackle
It
somebody.
makes
right now.
me sad right now. Honest to God, it makes me. I mean, to take all that motivation, all that energy, and know that you're a liar and a cheater behind it, it just, to me, deflates it. It does. And I understand Ray Lewis has fought adversity before, and this isn't the first Super Bowl week that he's had to answer a lot of questions, because the last time he was on murder charges, and he got everybody to love him after that. The man he was an inspiration to people. I don't know if you could see him as the same now.
It's hard to, but I mean, this same kind of report came up 2 years ago, and that was actually when Ray Lewis was asked about that. That's literally what he said. 2 years ago, it was the same report. I wouldn't give that reporter him any of my press. He's not worthy of that. Next question. So obviously, Ray has absolutely no respect for the journalistic abilities of the man that wrote this article. Where's his name?
Who?
The man,
Bosch?
Bosch?
No, Bosch is the one that's involved in the with A-Rod.
Yeah, Mitch Ross is the co-owner of SWAT. That's the guy that Ray Lewis worked with. For
And that's the guy
that doesn't know.
who is coming out and talking.
Yeah, he's
There's
the
two
guy running
owners
his
of that company, SWAT, I think. There's two guys, but the guy Ross is a bigger name.
And I think the guy Ross is the one that's legitimately just running around talking about this.